before, Faze Rain would build a YouTube channel with over 3 million subscribers. Before, Nordan Shat became one of the best Call of Duty trickshotters on the planet. Before, Faze Rain's video versus a little kid would go viral with over 7 million views. Faze Rain would start his series, Camera SEXX and Phone SEXX series. He became the managing member of FaZe Clan, taking the place of Faze Censor. Nordan Shat was just a normal kid that grew up in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. From a young age, he always had a passion for video games. However, during his early childhood, he used video games to cope with his life and living situation. His father would eventually abandon the family, and his depression would take root. However, the tragedy didn't end there. After his first breakup, he attempted to take his life. After some counseling, he used his past experiences to shape his future. He became a positive force on YouTube, using his gaming as an outlet and path to success. Hey everyone, I'm Azzy, filling in for Michael on Before They're Famous, documenting the life of Faze Rain prior to fame. I myself am a gamer and cosplayer. Be sure to check me out on my personal YouTube channel, Azzyland. I've also done some other gamers on here, such as Faze Censor and Vanos Gaming, to name a few. As always, be sure to let us know who to document next down below. Shat was born in Toronto, Ontario, Canada on May 29, 1996. Growing up, he said that his life with his family was pretty normal. Besides all the name calling he received for his surname. A mom, a dad, and a sister, and he's gotten his family in on the fun, featuring them on his gameplay videos. Why do I have a feeling that Michael would say something really inappropriate right about now? Growing up, Nordan loved spending his time playing video games. In school, he was the class clown, which would frequently get him called into the principal's office. Despite all of this, he would get really high marks in school, and he would stay on top of his responsibilities. However, early in childhood, when he was about 7 years old, Nordan's grades began to suffer because of the constant arguing between his parents. He recalls that this was a depressing part of his life, and he coped with it by immersing himself in PS2. During this time in his life, he began to distance himself from his father. One day, however, his father picked up and left the family without saying a word. This upset Nordan and left him feeling very depressed. In time, however, he stated that him and his family found a way to be happy with each other without his father. Later on, his mother remarried, and Nordan states that his stepdad is a great father. When Faze was older, he started to feel more depressed and actually broke up with his girlfriend of 3 years. He stated that this was a dark time in his life. He felt directionless and didn't know what to do with his life. During this time, he attempted to take his own life by overdosing on Advil. He stated that it didn't work, and he ended up in the hospital for a week because of the incident. After the incident, he sought counseling. His therapist Mary would consult him for the next 3 to 4 years. Nordan states that she's a great person and had a very positive impact on his life. During his time in therapy, Mary encouraged him to focus on one of his hobbies. It was during this time that Nordan began to watch YouTube videos. After a short while, he made his own YouTube channel where his main goal is to spread a positive message. He said that he's been through a lot in his life, and he's using his past experiences to help others and to entertain them. It was Nordan's skill in Call of Duty that made his YouTube career possible. Despite being known for his involvement in Call of Duty, he actually started off on Halo 3. While not competitively, he started playing it because he was encouraged by his friends back in 7th grade in 2008. Several of his earliest YouTube videos don't exist, but let's take a look at where it started. The music, but I think he got a lot better when he added his personality to the mix. Eventually, all of his friends were getting into Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and during one of his final matches, he stated that he got wrecked. He needed a special skill, and it was then that he got into competitive sniping. He watched other COD competitive snipers like Predator and got his start by watching them. Later on, he joined his first clan, Supra. He stated that he was a bit of a clan hopper in his early days and went on to leave Supra to join Defy, to rejoin with Supra, join Dare, join Rise, join TSU. From December 2011 to May 2012, he joked and stated that he was the worst Call of Duty player in the competitive circuit. However, during that time, he was picked up by Era and later on by Obey. He stated that while he was on Obey, he was arguably one of the best search and destroy trickshotters in the competitive scene. That is when he attracted the attention of FaZe and joined their roster. Back then, he was a little bit different. Faze Rain would go on to be one of the managing partners of FaZe. What happened there? Well, I talked about it during my video on Faze Censor. To this day, Nordan states that he feels surreal that he gets to do YouTube as a career. He said that he can honestly sit down and play Call of Duty all day. Never believing that too much of a good thing is a bad thing for you, his approach is that anything you love doing is worth overdoing. He gave his advice to aspiring YouTubers that not to go into YouTube for the money. He said to focus on your hobby, to love what you do, and maybe one day your passion will evolve into something more than just a hobby. It isn't all gaming with Nordan. He keeps his fans really entertained doing other videos like this fan mail video. It's about missed opportunities of getting into porn as well as leaked sex tape. Of course, there's his Draw My Life video. Oh, and even twerking video. Nordan is focused on creating YouTube content for his audience. Currently his channel has surpassed 3 million subscribers and his raindrop army continues to grow. The rest of the story? Well, you know the story because this is before they're famous. Awesome guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out some of the other videos and I'll see you next time. Bye!